I think this might be one of the best 2-player board games in your board game collection.
Well, not if...
Right behind this, Giannis, we have our journey that we're gonna follow through from starting from the rules all the way to the rating and alternatives.
Be sure to watch the video till the end to...
What you want to say is at the end of the video you will know if this game is for you. Let's start off with the rules, right?
Let's go.
So this is a fighting game. It's based on a Tekken video game. You're gonna play one of these guys and we'll try to punch each other or kick each other as hard as you can.
The first one to take away all the life points of the other player wins the game.
And you can do that by playing out cards. You will have a few cards in your hand. Right here, you see 3 cards. You're gonna take one and place one down here. And at this point, the other player is able to block, if he guesses correctly.
It's high.
You're right. At this point, I lose my turn and you get the opportunity tag to play your cards and hit me. If not, I can continue playing like this and you're trying to block me, and then I can combo my attacks. For example, if I play a yellow card after any other card, I get extra movement and then can throw you off your feet. There are special powers, there are turns where you get really angry and can do extra attacks, and the stage will always change from one fight to the other. So tons of things in this very simple game.
Tons of characters, tons of stages, but is it tons of fun?
And is any of this good? Let's find out in this review. So let's move on from the rules to the best things about the board game. You know the drill, 3 best things from both of us, and you can start.
Third best thing for me are the characters. There's a ton of them and might be more unlocked through the campaign. And you would think, well, it's just 2 special power cards for each of them and just 4 cards added to the deck, right? Is that enough to bring a personality?
Yes, there definitely is, because you will get tons of bonuses like dice for some characters. Some characters will use a spinning wheel to do damage. Some are much more simpler, but definitely you get the feel of those characters.
And if you've played the video game, you're gonna go, ah, this is just like the video game. If you haven't, then you'll go, ah, this is so cool.
Very similar thing are the battle maps. Based on the battle map that you're fighting on, there's gonna happen different events. Like, for example, these police cars will ride through the map and damage if you get in their way. You're fighting in the middle of the street. Or the roof might be falling on top of you, or there might be lava, like right here, lava.
Minis! This game does what I thought other games should do more. They combine this colorful plastic with the standard plastic. The minis are super detailed, but like, look at all of them have that. All of them have that. It looks great. It's amazing, and they're super detailed. And if you're just getting this for the minis,
Pretty good deal.
pretty good deal, yeah. So the minis look great. They bring out the character of the character very well.
For me, it's 1 against 3, because I play out a card and then you can guess, hey, top, mid, or bottom, what I'm gonna do.
Should I? Bottom? Bottom?
No, it's top. So I hit, but if you would have guessed, then my turn ends and you get the turn. And these odds are always the same, 1 against 3, but it's very educated guess. Because your character has these combos, you most likely want to play yellow card here, right? Or a blue card right here.
Or do I?
You most likely do. And then you might bluff. And all of these things you can take into account, which makes it really, really exciting.
And the most important thing for me, is this a fighting game? Check. Yes, it is. It does feel like a back and forth blocking, doing my combos, building up to that ultimate move. It just feels really good. Is this the best fighting game I've ever played?
I think so. For me, it's because of the pace. The pace of the game is really quick. Play a card, or a guess.
Bottom.
Wrong again, it's the same card.
I knew it was. I knew it. That's why
I move you, do some damage, or move myself, then play the next card. Okay, guess.
Bottom.
Wrong again. And I think you can play 1 session of this game just as quick as you can play the video game. Our next stop is asking the question, why is it not for you? We have a scale from things that are not that important to things that might ruin the experience for you.
I have one just right here that might ruin the experience for you. And that one is, you guessed it? Again? Let me set the stage. So I play a card and you guess it. So I essentially skip a turn, correct?
Yes.
Let's say I didn't guess any of yours. You got a great turn, you're enjoying the game. Now it's finally my turn. I play a card, you guessed it again, and I skip another turn.
And I do super combo and kill you.
And was that fun for you. I guess it was for you.
Yeah,
For me,
definitely.
not so much.
For me, it's a very simple game of playing out cards, right? But there's quite a bit of rules overhead, right? Before starting the game, you just generally have to explain how each of the combos work, how the special powers work, how each map works, and a lot of other things. And the alternatives we're gonna talk about do the same thing game-wise, but are something that you can set up by opening the lid of the box.
Well, this one's kinda on the nose, but it's the theme. Have you played Tekken? Do you care what Tekken is? You don't? Then it's not gonna change your mind.
They probably would not be watching this video if they wouldn't, right?
Well, maybe they just like our videos.
My last thing is just maybe it's a little bit too big. There's extra things, again, similarly to the rules. The game is simple, just play out cards, try to block me, try to make combos, but there's multiple these boards that you have to set up. There's this versus board, there are cards, there are characters, tons of things, which makes the game better.
It does, but it
definitely does.
might be too much.
It's pretty big for a simple game,
Yeah.
which might be a good thing or not, depending on who you are. And talking about who you are, let's talk about then who is this game for to figure out if it is for you.
I go first?
Yes.
Bam! For me, it's if you're a Tekken fan, then it's a must buy for you. If you're a 1 versus 1 game fan, it's a must try for you.
All right, for me it's a little bit simpler, I think. It's just for video gamers. If you have that person in your life that hasn't played board games or just think that they're too much Euro games or don't care. But if they like fast-paced action, not too many rules, then this might be the one that maybe turns them into playing a board game with you. We've talked plenty about who this game is for and who is it not for. Let's talk about then what we actually think about it. So what are our final ratings? Back it.
Just do it, okay?
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, please.
So for me, it's pretty much back it. I really enjoy it. It's just take away the theme. Just generally a fighting game for 2 players. It works really well.
I also would back it, because it is a fantastic 1 versus 1 game with dynamic gameplay and quite original gameplay as well.
Last stop on our journey, let's find out what's the best alternative to this game. What if you don't want to wait for it forever to come out after the crowdfunding? What if you don't want to spend that money and not be sure if you will get it? You will get it.
I will get it.
But
in the meantime, I'll play Summoner Wars. I don't know, it's the first game that comes to my mind when we think 1 versus 1, asymmetric factions, and very dynamic back and forth gameplay.
This game's pace is much quicker. This is much more complicated with reading cards and everything. Here is just few icons and just the same moves, but I can see the comparison.
The biggest difference obviously is here you pick a faction and each of those factions has a lot of rules. When in this game each character has a minor change, but big enough to feel distinct. He's gonna shock me. He didn't... Okay.
Yeah, you see it?
Yeah.
So Agent Avenue is the gem of last year for us for 2-player games. And the idea is very simple. You play out 2 cards, one face up, one face down, and the other player actually has to pick one.
And then, based on those cards, we'll move our figures around the board. And the goal is to catch the other player.
So you play out card, face down, and hope that the other player will do something that benefits you and not him. And the same excitement, I find it here as well.
If you like this video, try watching our playthrough where we actually play the game.
And if you enjoy this content, make sure you subscribe, like, and help us out with this new channel. Make sure that it's worth doing this. Now or never, prove that we should make reviews by liking, commenting, and subscribing.
If we get 10,000 likes, we'll do another review. Can we?
See you next time.
Bye!